Hello everyone. Well, it is once again time for me to shine my shoes, so I figure I would make another video about it. So I'm going to start with this one, and then we'll move on to the other one. You can tell my shoes have seen a lot of wear and tear. There's some spots here that definitely need some polish, and all along the edge here is starting to crack and separate. So I think it's either time for me to get some new shoes or to have these resoled. But the bottom of them still looks great. It's not worn too badly. The heel is a little bit here. But these are very comfortable shoes, and I really love wearing them. So if I do get a new pair, it will be the same brand. So let's take the shoelaces out here. Okay, so there's the shoelace. I'll just put that over there. You can tell that I wear these almost every day. They are my work shoes, even though I just work in an office, but they certainly see a lot of use. Because I have this pair, and then I have a pair of gym shoes, and that's about it. I think I've said that before in my other videos, but if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. So, the leather here is very, very broken in, and I need to blacken up this area here. But whatever I do, it doesn't seem to last very long. So, I'm not sure what to do about that. So, if you've had experience with shoes that look like this, I assume you probably just had them resold. But I like to make them last at least through the summer, and then possibly in the fall get a new pair. But I'm not sure. So here's the other shoe. Let me take the shoelace out of it. Okay. So this is in pretty much identical shape. There's a bad spot here and a worn spot over here. So let's go back to this one. In my last video, someone pointed out to me that the polish I was using was way too dry to be effective, and then I needed to add a little bit of water to it. So I've got a little bit of water here in this glass, and I'm going to see about just taking some in a Q-tip and working it in like that. See if that works at all. Softens it up some. It seems to be doing something. I'm not sure how much water you're supposed to have in it. If you can make it too wet. Let's see if I can crumble up some of these pieces into the middle. And make a bit of a paste with them. And we'll see how it works when we actually use it. If it helps it spread better or work into the leather better. I'm not sure. Okay. I have a little bit of a paste-like consistency now. It's hard to see, it's all very black. It's kind of hard to see the details of what's going on. Okay, well, we'll see if that has any better effect on my shoes. I have an applicator here. See if I can move some off from the Q-tip onto the applicator so I don't waste it. Okay. Okay, so I have some there on the edge of my applicator now. I'm going to start here in this spot where it's really bad. Work it down into all of those creases. That already looks better in that spot. Let's move on to the toe area. And we'll come down the other side here like this. Working it into all of the creases. And then come down the side of the shoe like this. working it into all these areas. I think the water has definitely helped the consistency of the polish. I think it spreads a little better and faster onto the shoe, which is nice. Get here along the heel. And see, I don't even know if you're supposed to put polish down here on the sole of the shoe or not. Can't imagine it would do much good. Okay. Work it all in at the tongue of the shoe. Like that. Okay, well, definitely it's helped conceal some of those bad spots. Put some here on the toe a little bit more. Okay. So there's that one. Now we have this. This one really has a bad spot here on the toe. I'm going to put a little bit more water in this. Mix up some more here. That seemed to work pretty well. This water seems so strange to add because this is a waxy polish-like substance, and you wouldn't think that water would have that much effect on it. We just kind of sit on the top, but I guess if you're mixing it in well enough, it helps some. Okay. Let's move on to this one here. Make sure we get this toe really well. Probably should polish my shoes more often. Not let them get so bad, but it seems like all of a sudden they go from being okay to being terrible. Okay, and then the back. Okay. And lastly, the top here. Okay. Well, I'm going to pause there and let these kind of soak in, and then we'll come back and do the actual buffing and polishing of it. Okay? Okay, so it's been a few minutes. This is soaked in, and we're ready to buff it and shine it. So we'll start with this one. And we have our brush here, and we just start by making rhythmic strokes. Okay, it doesn't take much at all to bring a nice shine to the shoe. Oops. Okay, just a quick buff with it, and it really brings it from dull to somewhat shiny. So then the next is to use this rag. This part is always hard to do without it being actually on a foot. Doing it on just a desk like this is not the optimal way to do this step, but it's okay. Okay. I don't know if that did anything, but I think it helps just knock off some of the excess polish and bring a little bit more of a shine to it. So now we can put our shoelaces back in. There we go. Shoes are polished and ready for another few months of work and use until I'll probably have to polish them again. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this relaxing, and I hope the sound of the shoe polish gave you some ASMR tingles. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Many more videos to do for you guys. So thanks for watching.